Find the domain and range of the function graph below. So if we could imagine everything in this graph being smashed up against the x-axis, then that's the domain of the graph, because the domain is all of the x values that has an associated y value somewhere. So if we could smash the graph up against the x-axis, that would give us the domain. Similarly, the range could be found by taking everything on the graph and just smashing it up against the y-axis, because the range is all the y values that have an associated x value somewhere. And it doesn't matter if there are multiples, it's just if it has at least one, then it's included in one of these sets. So here's the graph of our circle, and if we were to have an ability to take all the points in the graph and smash them up against the x-axis. So if we had this trash compactor that was able to just press all of the values in the graph into the x-axis, then the span of those, so all the values between -3 to +3, is the set that's the domain. Similarly, if we could do the same for the range, if we could just smash all of the points that exist in the y up against the y-axis, that set of points that results is the range. So the range here is from -5 to +1. So the domain, as we said, is the range of values, or the set of values that on the x-axis which have an associated y value. So in this case, -3 to +3, both included because we have those points here as part of the graph. And then the range is the values in the y. So in this case, going from -5 to +1.